Andrew Schulz bought his independence, is what they say. Andrew Schulz said that Amazon Prime was going to buy his special, and he sent it to them, and they said, oh, this is too offensive. And guess what, guys? Andrew Schulz, he doesn't get told what to do, god damn it. So he went ahead and took the biggest risk of his life, and he bought back his special, and now he's going to self-distribute it. And he doesn't know if it's going to work or not, and it's the biggest risk he ever took. It's like, fuck off, dude. You should have fucking self-distributed it to begin with, asshole. All these people think it's fucking cool to get a contract with Amazon or Netflix or whatever. Somebody like Dave Chappelle has no business releasing something on fucking Netflix, okay? Dave Chappelle, if he really truly was the cool, self-made, free-thinking guy, then he wouldn't rely on Netflix for a paycheck like a bitch. And Andrew Schulz is trying to take advantage of this by saying that there's, they wouldn't buy it. There are too much SJWs over at Amazon. Oh, yeah, really? Yeah, Amazon, the place full of SJWs. It's simple, really. I'm not going to edit myself and cut out jokes because a network is worried about Twitter backlash. That's it. I don't know if this will work. I hope like hell it does. But that's up to y'all. Dude, he's making it seem like if he doesn't sell this special, then he's going to be bankrupt. It's like, yeah, right, dude. You just performed at Radio City Music Hall. I'm not going to edit my material and cut out jokes because a network is worried about Twitter backlash. Yeah, no shit. Why did you think that it was a good idea to go to a network? The whole fucking thing with people like you and Joe Rogan and Tim Dillon is that you guys are supposed to be third-party, decentralized, non-network acts. So when you do things like get a contract with Amazon Prime or Spotify or fucking Netflix or whatever, you're going against what made you cool to begin with. So you don't win extra brownie points for finally deciding that you're going to go independent because a studio told you to cut out some jokes. That just makes you look like more of a bitch, actually.
We don't want to deal with the backlash, so you're going to have to edit some of these jokes or just cut some of these jokes out entirely. And some of you probably know this.
Why is he shirtless?
About me, I'm a very stubborn guy. So, long story short, I took my fucking life savings and I bought my special back. And I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it does.
Yeah, well, we definitely hope it doesn't work out, but it will because you have a huge fan base. Why wouldn't they just fucking buy it directly from you? You're probably going to make way more money doing it this way than you would the other way.
Ultimately, it's up to you guys.
Dude, he's going to make, I wouldn't be surprised if he makes 5 times the amount of money self-distributing than he would doing Amazon. It has to be. I mean, if everybody's paying $10 for it and all the money goes in his pocket, he's going to be fine.
I think people like real, authentic comedy. And I think that they would prefer that than some watered-down corporate boardroom bullshit. So I would really appreciate it if you guys spread the word, support me, and go to my website.
This is some fucking bullshit. Fuck you. Yeah. Click to pre-order. Let's see how much does it cost. $15. I thought it was $10. It's $15. Wow. And then it's a $10 VIP after party ticket.
There's no people, no money, and it's censorship. Can't do it. There has to be another way. I don't know if this is the way. I fucking hope this is the way. And again, this is a gamble, but if it works and comics find out that they can make more money doing this than doing traditional network.
Oh my, is he really taking credit right now for the whole self-distribution angle? Dude, what an arrogant, sociopathic piece of human dog shit.
Does it drop?
It drops the 17th, July 17th.
Oh, yeah.
And as an army, light this thing the fuck up, please, because this is an absolute game changer if we can do this. You know, obviously you guys heard
It's not a game. People are already doing this. People are already putting their shit out on their own. There's nothing game change about it.
We just did not want to compromise material. I mean, there was multiple bits, like multiple even lines and other bits. You know, I've had enough of that. What's the point? What's the point of being independent? What's the point of doing this shit? What's the point of creating your own stuff? We're going to write the jokes. We're going to edit it. We're going to put it all out. And we have the opportunity to do it. We go in front of audiences and do this all the fucking time. We know what's funny and what isn't. We know where the fucking line is.
You know people like it. You know it works.
The fucking audience is the one that gives me the notes.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I'm on stage. If the joke's bombing, I know it's not good.
Yeah.
And if the joke is killing, I know it's good.
Right.
And we're in front of thousands of fucking people. Literally hundreds of thousands if you look over the course of the tour. Like, we know what the people can take and what they can't take.
Yeah, it's easier to get somebody to laugh in person than it is to get somebody to laugh on the internet for a special. You know, people are going to be more critical when you're out and you're, you know, in a club and everybody else is laughing. It's much easier for you to start laughing. Whereas if I'm just kind of sitting at home, scrubbing through shit on my own, there's a strong chance that, you know, I'm not going to vibe with it the same way I would if I was out at a club. So this whole perception you have of like, oh, I know better because I go out and I see what works at the clubs or whatever. It's like, okay, well, that's what they said about Theo Von, and look at how shit his specials are. He's so good in the club, and it's so great seeing him live, but, you know, when push comes to shove, when you listen to shit, fucking sucks.
I built my career. In the beginning, I started it by doing comedy that they would never allow on these companies or these networks. Comedy Central would never fucking allow it to be on there.
Yeah, but again, you are the one that's reaching out to these companies and agreeing to work with them. You could just not work with them. Yeah, obviously these big companies are going to have notes for you when you know, send them back a bunch of horse shit. Why are you surprised by all this? You should have been doing this self-distributing thing from the fucking beginning.
For me to sacrifice that when I finally got to this point where we put all this work into making this fucking special and something we're all, I believe, very proud of. I can't speak for you guys, but...
And, you know, this special better be fucking good. If this is how he's talking about the special, it better be fucking good.
I'm just going to water it down so it can be acceptable. It's like, why we work so hard?
Yeah.
Why we sacrifice so much? Why we away every fucking weekend to just put something out that we're like, oh, well, it would have been nicer if I was able to say this, or this joke would have been funnier if I was able to say that. So...
Can you say specifically, like, what things are jokes?
There's a Michael Jackson joke that they were like, there's no way. There's another, like, serial killer bit.
I love that
here
bit.
we go.
Thank you, man.
I love that
Thank
bit.
you. And they were like, there's parts of that, they're like, there's no way. And then just other, like, specific lines in it.
Okay, so he's not allowed to tell a Michael Jackson joke and a joke about serial killers. I mean, what could these jokes possibly be?
And
The things that people have said about Michael Jackson, everybody calls him like a child rapist and all this stuff. Really, you can't. There's more to this. I don't think he's being upfront about what's going on.
And the thing about, like, you know, people who have obviously seen the live tour, when I do a bit, it's like a piece, right? So it's like,
It's like a piece?
5 minutes, it can be 10 minutes, but it's like a chunk that has layers, and it takes months and years to build these out. I know that sounds crazy because a lot of times you'll see the crowd work stuff and I'm just doing it in the moment. But like to put together the abortion clip that I dropped, like that took years.
Oh, you're like a conductor. You're like a maestro of words, right?
Maintain the integrity of the piece, and that took, you know, us buying it back. Basically, long story short, took us buying it back, and then...
Yeah, I mean, this guy's a fucking scumbag.